Hey classmate sugar, it is Coach Raneir Pollard here with a 30-minute HIIT Pride workout. We're gonna take up some space, baby, and get all sweaty while we do it. Let's get right into it. All right, now welcome to this Pride party. You know we're about to get down. I have Ellie on my left doing modifications. I have Nikki on my right, and she's gonna be keeping it advanced with me throughout the entire workout. You agreed? We in this?
Let's go, let's get it.
Now the theme of this workout is pride, and I want us taking up space because that's what we deserve to do. We're gonna start off with a kick, because I love to kick, a 1, 2, and a 3, and a kick. So just move with me, don't judge yourself. If you're like, Raneir, how do you expect me to get on this beat right away? You're testing the coordination too much. This is what we need to get the party started. You gotta get out of your own head and just move. Groove it, groove it. Hey, what we doing? Kicking, boom. And this is a way so if anybody walks into your place while you're getting this workout on, they know to leave you alone. Okay, clearly anybody throwing kicks this high is very serious. Let's get another 20 seconds. Boom! Warming up these hamstrings, warming up these abs, warming up this cardio, warming up this core. It's the same as abs, but whatever. Boom! Okay, last one here. Kick it, boom! Okay, turn it right forward, right into a seal jack. Open and close. Ooh, I see why I planned a nice 40-second interval with this one. It could have been 50. A lot of our intervals are gonna be between 40 and 50 seconds. You don't know what's gonna happen because that's how parties work. Am I lying? Never. Now, Ellie is doing a slower version, keeping it nice and light, landing soft on the toes. But you also have the option of like a little step touch, if that's what you want to do. Now, when I tell you it's a party, that is just like every workout we do. It's a collaboration between you and I. What I tell you to do, it's called a suggestion. You decide what feels right for you. And those are the kind of parties you want to go to, okay? It's about you deciding what to do with your body. We got a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, and let's go to the edge of the mat. We're crawling forward. We're doing something a little different, not just a rotation as we do usually. First, I want to take my arm out straight, then rotate. Notice my feet went with it, and then hand down to the ground, nice and soft. Reach towards the sky, down, nice and soft. Crawl it back. I want 2 jumps or go up onto those toes. So 2, a 1, landing soft, showing me you're using that muscle. Start with that opposite side rotation here. Boop, up to the sky. Inhale, and crawl it back. I'm bending the knees. I drop my booty first, land soft, land soft. And a lot of working out, it's operation mind your business, okay? You do and go at the pace that feels right for you. There is no reason that you want to keep up with me. You might be out there kicking my butt, going twice as fast as me. And actually, I'm gonna imagine that is exactly what's going on right now and take that motivation to move a little fast. We're still in the warm up, so I should say moving fast is not exactly the ultimate goal. I want you to get this body good and ready to move through the harder motions coming. Okay, less than 15 seconds. Keep rotating. Y'all feeling good?
Yeah, woo, I'm feeling it. Feeling warm.
It happens fast. You're like, are we halfway there yet? No, we just started, boo. Last one. After the rotation, we're gonna lie down on the ground. So take it easy, and then come on down with me. What's gonna happen next? Superhero position. I'm squeezing my booty to get my feet up off the ground. I'm gonna reach around and tap the heel of the opposite foot. And the hand that's not tapping a foot is reaching forward. Now Ellie's just staying in a good superhero position, just pretending she's flying above the clouds above, looking out for someone to save, looking for somebody that needs a hero.
Yes.
Okay? If you want, you can alternate one arm forward at a time, Ellie. Still get a little bit of a reach. Practice that Y position, that's it. We're trying to activate that back body here. The back of your hands getting as high towards the sky as possible. The heels are doing the same to activate those hamstrings. Less than 10 seconds here. Keep going around and round. Keep those arms nice and long because the theme of the day is taking up space. Something we don't need to feel any shame in doing. Be yourself. Let yourself be seen. You'll make the world a better place that way. And rest.
Amen.
Have a moment. And if I'm preaching, and you want to give a little round of applause, you can do it. Warm up is done. We're getting into the lift. As I said, light to medium weights. I am not ashamed of my light weights today because I know what we're going through. You heard me. Now we're gonna start off with a nice skull crusher. Knees are in the air. As I bend my elbows and take them to the side of the ears, I'm gonna extend one leg, exhale, lock the arms up. Inhale low, exhale high. What I'm trying to focus on is keeping my elbows in the exact same spot, straight up towards the sky. Exhale, full extension at the top. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these weights are feeling a little light to me right now that I've warmed up. And so, that means I could speed up just a bit. You move at the rate that feels safe with the weights that you have, okay? Breathing through. I like to take a good inhale as my limbs lower, so I'm inflating my body, really giving it support, pushing my belly button towards the ground, trying to lock out my knees. You can have the option of keeping a slight bend in the knee if it's a little bit too much to take the legs to full extension, and that'll take a little bit of pressure off that low back. Last moments here, breathing through, come and get it, come and get it. 4, 3, 2, I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I want one more just to be even. I can do that, I'm in charge, that's why I love my job. Okay, hands stay high to the sky. Hips come up, good and high. What I want you to do, start with one knee off the ground. We're gonna get into a march. The booty is not gonna move. When the foot comes down, open up wide, chest fly, exhale, and close. Now, if you have weights that don't feel good with the long arm movement, you always have the option of bending those elbows. But I told you we're here to take up space. That's why I said light to medium, okay? So as I inhale and open, I feel my chest stretch. I exhale and I'm flexing the chest. I'm letting that knee come up so the abdominals are still engaged, just like we were doing those leg lifts. So there is bleed from the last exercise because I programmed this right. Not to brag, but I do like to preach self-love and I got some of it, okay? And once you get on this road, it's hard to get off and there's no reason to, really. You should just spread it like wildfire. People gotta love themselves. If you can't love yourself, how you gonna love other people? You better, look at you.
I'm loving this.
I'm gonna judge my workout by how many times I get them to be like,
I'm loving this self-love.
And rest, and take a quick rest, and I do mean quick. Okay, next up, we're going back to the triceps. Feet are back up into the air. Hands are up high. What I'm gonna do is take both legs out nice and straight and low, and the challenge is on with that core. If that's too much, you can join Ellie in tapping one toe to the ground. Maybe you feel like you can tap both at the same time. Challenge yourself. You can also take the legs just a little bit higher, maybe to the 45-degree angle rather than taking them all the way down towards the floor. I'm gonna try to take them nice and low and get into some role model behavior because I like inspiring people. That's why I have this job. If you wanna take it one more level and really get those abdominals screaming, you give me a little double crunch to the sky when the hands and knees return to the original position. Okay. And I said towards the sky. Hands and knees towards the sky, resting on the middle of your back. Let's keep breathing through. Give me a good 20 more seconds here. It feels good. You know when you sing, it activates more core, right?
Oh, is that right?
I mean, this is just science. This is science.
Let me hear your best note.
The best? You're trying to make me, there's just so many to choose from. Last one here. And rest. That's my mother hates to hear that anybody approves of me singing anywhere at any time. So hands are up high. We're not giving a little break because we want the chest to stay on. The difference here is when I raise the knee, I'm gonna come all the way back down to the ground for a single leg hip thruster and raise back up. Now, what I love about what Ellie was doing, she was raising one heel at a time last time and keeping the hips high. And that is a beautiful modification right there. There's so much about exercise where you just get to use your imagination. That's what we love. It's imagination land where anything can happen. Oh, that's what I think until I, injure myself. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have tried a backflip with dumbbells in my hands. Okay, got a little too creative.
Oh my goodness.
I believed a little too much. I'd rather err on the side of believing in myself too much. You know what I mean? You're creating your own reality. Ooh, as long as you have pride, it's all good. You see what I did?
I saw what you did. I saw what you did.
Oh goodness, how does anyone stand me? Okay, keep breathing. We got less than 10 seconds. Keep thrusting those hips high. I'm pushing through my heel and seeing how high this booty can go. Last one here. Breathe through, let it squeeze. And rest. Very nice job. Now we're gonna come all the way up, rise to the occasion, and we're gonna get basically the inverse of that exercise with a reverse fly. So I'm looking for the belly button to come in towards the spine. Slight bend in the knees. Lift this booty nice and high. Shoulders away from the ears. And let's just focus in on open and close. Now we're gonna be here for a good 40 seconds. And I'm saying that right now because I want you to have appropriate expectations of how much you are hinging. Now, the more you turn on your muscle, the more you really activate those abs, the more your low back is gonna feel supported here, and the more you're gonna be able to stay in this position and feel good about it. Now, a way to make things a little bit harder is to try to get lower, but I'm lifting my hips as I do that. I'm not allowing my back to round with it, keeping it nice and long. I think I'm trying to take my head away from my hips. Keep breathing through. Last couple moments here. 3, 2, 1. Rest, squeeze that butt, stand up. And let's get into a good squat position. What I'm gonna do is get low. How low can I go? Squeeze that butt and overhead, boop, all the way. That's gonna help make the lat get into this, really work the back, just like we were working the rear delts. If it's too much to go all the way overhead, see if you can get it just to the height of your shoulders. Just a forward raise, boom, and right back down, okay? Now what I am doing right now is I'm separating the lower body and upper body movement. I don't wanna use the momentum from my squat to go into my overhead reach, but you do have the option if you feel like these weights are a little too much, but on the brink of what you can control, you can add a little momentum from the squat into the upper body movement. Keep breathing through. Let's work this back. And that also means when I'm standing really tall and I'm getting my hands overhead, it's Operation Booty Squeeze. It's very rare in a workout for it to be the wrong time to squeeze your butt or shake it a little bit. Okay, just boom, at the bottom. I took a little moment. I just took a little moment. Okay, normally I drop the weights. Ooh, last one here. Ooh, overhead, back down easy. You can put the weights down for a little, literally 10-second handbrake. Just a little bop, bop, it's a party. Bop, bop, it's a party. Pick the weights up, because you got carried away. I gave you a little bit, you try to run with it. So, I'm gonna add a little donkey kick. That is asking for more from the total body. Look at that little tap back. Ellie, you know what you're doing. Come on. Now, one big thing, just like we started when we were doing the jumps when we started, I said, when you land softly. That's exactly what I wanna see and hear when your feet come down here. Breathing through, exhale to open. Ease back down. Make the body work. Activate that back body. Oh, last moments here. You can make it. You can make it.
Ooh, here we go.
It's one of my favorite things to sing during a class. I'm like, you can make it.
There's that note again.
You just gotta put it in there every once in a while. Rest. Stand up nice and tall. So what we're gonna do is that same overhead reach again. This time, bring the feet in a little bit. And when I go overhead, I'm gonna add knee up to the sky, ease low. You're allowed to fall on the first two. That's how balance works. Your body's like, what are you trying to make me do? Oh, now I see. Don't judge yourself too harshly. Ooh, Oh my God, let me say that again. Don't judge yourself too harshly. One of the best tricks in life, learning to work with you. You better talk to yourself the same way you want all your best friends to talk to you. When you say something mean to yourself, you need to be like, would I stand it to hear my best friend talk to themselves like that? Would I stand it to watch somebody else talk to my bestie like that? No. So don't talk to yourself without that respect. You're out here trying your best and you deserve to get that love, okay? Keep it up. I love that, Ellie, you're still getting an element of balance by lifting one heel at a time. That's it. When you are looking to ascertain a goal and it's not there yet, there's still a way to get a fraction of it. You just gotta be creative in that search. Ooh, hello. It's like everything is really core training when you think of it at the end of the day. Get into balance, getting that core. Single leg, getting that core. Reaching overhead, getting that core. Last one here, reach it, come down slow, and now you can put the dumbbells out of your way of the mat. This is not a trick, put them away. Okay, let's go over to the side of the mat. What we're gonna do is quick feet one direction, boopity boop, boopity boop. A lot of you already know, pretend you're stepping on ants, get every ant in the line, and we're hopping back the other way. Nice and light, nice and light, nice and light. So let's start here. That light hop is already modified, but you can even separate the feet to make it a little easier. But also, if you want to cut the jumps out completely, quick feet both ways. Look at that. Or a big old jump. I surprised you. I surprised you. You didn't realize I was going to do that.
Ready.
Okay, are we ready for it? I always think of it, this is gonna date me. I think of it like a typewriter. I know someone just went and Googled, Mom, what is that? What kind of crazy witchcraft is he talking about? Typewriter? How you gonna type and write at the same time? He's just making things up now. He's just making things up. Come on, keep fighting. Landing soft. Oh yes, it's starting to burn in the quads. That's what we want. Let it burn in them quads, baby. Oh, I'm running over, but this is too much fun. One more time, one more time, one more time. And rest, very good time. Rest from that activity, but not rest from these legs. Let's pick up these weights. What we're gonna do is an opposite arm and leg bicep curl and march. Still getting some core, still getting the heart rate up, still taking up space, which is what I want. And this is gonna last a while. And you can move around your space. Not even mad about that, just walking and bicep curling like we're at a march. We're here, we're bicep curling. Get used to it. You know what I mean? It's got all these kind of options. You're just gonna breathe through and drive it up. Breathe through and drive it up. Getting these curls in. How y'all doing?
Good. Good. Feeling the burn.
Right? Yeah. Just walking around this area, just exploring the mat. Oh, just a couple more seconds, 15 to be exact. That is far different from a couple, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, breathe it through. This is honestly just me being nice and giving you a little bit of rest in that cardio, but trust me, there's more to come. Okay, weights down. We're gonna get quick feet the other direction. So, slight bend in the knees, booty back please, belly button in, quick feet, boom. Come on, come on. I'm gonna give at least one round of small hops for me, just to match the other side. Let the quads burn, boom. Quick feet, quick feet. I just said one round. You ready, Nikki?
Yeah. Gotcha this time.
You gotta just be like, ah! Okay, throw back to one of my first videos, right here. Surprise! Okay, right there. Somebody out there got that joke and they love me for it. Oh, the second round burns a little bit more. But again, going back to myself, the part of the workout that doesn't burn, that's called the fun out. The end of the interval that you have to fight through, that's the workout, so give it to me. Oh, it's still a party. It's still a party with some workout, okay? These workouts are kind of like mullets. It's party in the front, work in the back. Isn't that? That's the opposite of mullet. Rest. Rest. Don't quote me. Don't quote me, but you know, these opposite mullets. That's fair. Come on up. Same side. Ipsilateral bicep curl march. Boom. Just like that. Boom. Easy, good. This is good training, gets more of the outside of the leg, helps you open up the hips. And then once again, we can get ourselves moving just a bit. Movement isn't crazy, but I'm sticking to my theme. I said we're out here taking up space, and if you've ever, you know, met an openly gay person, you know we take theme parties very serious, okay? You are not gonna catch me off theme. This is just disrespect to everything my people have fought for so I could live like this, okay? Give me an excuse to put on a wig, I will do it. Oh, I should have made that the theme. No, you know how much I would be sweating right now. If Ellie's hair was on me,
Oh my God.
you wouldn't recognize me at this point. You wouldn't recognize me. Last moments, 5 seconds. We're gonna go right back and get that heart rate up. 3, 2, 1, and let's put these legs wide. I was wrong. We're gonna get the heart rate up in a moment, but we're coming down for a side lunge. Notice how I stacked knee, hip all together, up, and a nice lateral raise. Down to the side, come to the center, and boom. So we're getting the outside of the hips once again right here. Working through that glute med. We're loading the heel as we get down. Inhale low, exhale up, boop, just like that. Inhale low, exhale up, and boop. Once again, I'm separating the upper body movement from the lower body movement, but a way of helping yourself if your weights are just a little bit too heavy. One, you could only do the inside arm and use the momentum from your legs to stand up tall and get a little swing in it. Or you can stick to both arms and push the ground away and really allow that swing to start a little early so the legs were involved. Last couple, breathing through. Final one, final one, final one. Okay, let's get the heart rate up. Weights down, right into a good little skater, side to side, boop, boop. So skaters to me are like a standing bicycle crunch. I'm taking the opposite elbow towards that forward knee, and that back toe crosses to the other side to weight my glute just a little. So Ellie stepping it side to side, I love it. If you wanna up the ante, you jump a little further. Ooh, this has good traction in it, I like it. I'm talking about the mat. Come on, less than 15 seconds. Get the booty burning. Ooh, make it learn. Get it doing what you want it to do. Burn, move, burn. 4, 3, keep breathing, keep moving, keep breathing, keep moving, and rest. Right back to the weights, no break. Right back. Legs are wide, 2 lunges to each side. So it's 1, open the arms. Let me that second. Open the arms, switch sides. We are so close. You can feel it, okay? It's the part of the party where you start to get the scaries. You're like, oh, it's almost over. Don't do this to me. It's like right when I was really starting to love you, right when we were really starting to reconnect, you just want to leave out of my life. Yes, I'm very accustomed to the LA dating scene, and it made me this way, okay? It's not my fault, don't blame me, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Last time, each side. Oh, push the ground away, load that heel. My toes stay down, but the majority of my weight is on my heels, like 70% of the weight's on my heels, and the rest distributed to the rest of my foot. Okay, weights down. Back to those skaters, if you're ready, let's push some hate away, okay? Anybody that's not in with this pride life and wants to hate on something, get it, move. I don't have time for it, boom, and move, okay? You can say it out loud if you have somebody in mind, move. You better leave me alone, boom, boom. And just to be clear, we're not being violent. We're not being violent, you're just showing where the boundaries of your personal space are. This is all me. Haters, beware. Unless you want to hug, don't come up right now. Boom. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it real good. Right? Okay. I'm using that back leg to start my momentum. It's like I throw it a bit. 6 seconds. Pushing hard. Fighting strong. 3, 2, come on. I'm ending even. Rest, okay.
That was nice.
Nicely done.
Ooh, that's good.
Nicely done. Let's get on down. We got one more little block to go. So we're gonna get into a beast position. My hands are under my shoulders. My knees are under my hips. What I'm gonna do, lift my knees just a couple inches off the ground. We're moving side to side. So opposite arm and leg. As I move my left hand to my right foot's gonna move. And as I move my right hand, my left foot's gonna move. And vice versa. Hands together, hands apart. Feet together, feet apart. Oh, yeah. 1 and 2. Ellie's staying right in the same spot. Just holding beast is plenty, trust.
Yeah.
Just holding the beast. You're like, I'm having a good time.
Ooh, shaking
I don't
over here.
You're like, I feel like a beast. And I understand why they call this exercise the beast. Okay, last moments here. 10 seconds, you got this. You got this, come on.
Woo.
Fight through, fight through, fight through. This is what we wanted, a real workout. Get this strength training, final one. Rest, good job. Turn it over on your back. We're gonna go into a hollow hold. Now again, this is one of those options where you can just stay here, right in the center, mind your business, let your body do what it wants to do. Everybody else, I'm gonna take my legs a little lower, hollow this body out, ease onto my side, onto my hip, trying to keep my elbows off the ground, knees off the ground, ease back onto my back, and the other side. Easy. Now the part of your body that's facing the sky is the part of your body that is working. So here it's my obliques, rectus abdominis, and obliques on the other side. Now, of course, we're just talking about the part of your body that we're trying to get to work mainly, but you know, this is total body. You're getting your quads here. I'm even squeezing my booty, especially every time I'm on my back, to give a little bit more support to the full body, but especially that lower back. It tends to be one of the weaker areas and needs the assistance because it's the first one to break down. So keep everything else strong so that low back stands a chance. Last moments here. Ooh, yeah. I love this, yay. And rest. What we're gonna do is the same as that beast, but a crab this time. So my feet and my hands equal distance apart. I take my shoulders away from the ears, which is why my butt gets off the ground. Staying here is perfectly fine. And we can do opposite arm and leg once again. So I move my left hand with my right leg and vice versa. And back, boop, and boop. It's a boop, and a boop, and a boop, and a boop. Notice that I'm not thrusting my hips up to the sky. I wanna push my butt towards the ground, trying to maintain as much towards the neutral spine as I can. My triceps are on. Ooh, yeah. We're really, it's just like a hip thruster position, so we're getting a little bit more of glute, hamstrings. Ellie's just looking like a statue. She's enjoying herself, looking like you're sunbathing out here.
Right.
The hair's just flowing back, feeling good. People, you know, you hear pride and you're like, pool party? You said pool party, right? Okay, last one here. Last one here, and booty to the ground. Let's finish off good and strong. One more of the hollow body and the rolls. Arms overhead, and if you'd like, you give me a little flutter. A little flutter, so I gotta stay here a little bit just to feel the flutter. Ooh, okay, obliques.
Spicing it up.
Oh, you know I like it spicy. I'm from Miami, it's not my fault. They raised me to be like this. Come on, little flutter. Oh, finish this pride party right. Let's go. Don't leave the party early like that. Don't insult the host of the party. Put out all these chips. I hate mentioning food during a workout. I feel disrespectful too. Don't be mad at me. I didn't mean to do that to you. Come on, last few. Come on, we're right there. 3, 2, get it on the back. Feel it, feel it, feel it. I know I was counting down. I made you hold on to it because I'm evil. And we're resting. Good job. Good job. That is the end. Let's get ourselves a little cool down because you know you deserve it. And I like to throw a nice pride party. So you got to leave feeling better than you came. We're going to sit our hips on back into a good child pose position. And I want us to just rock the hips side to side. Think of it as leading cheek by cheek. As the hips go towards the left, the rest of the body follows. So you're getting yourself a nice little lateral spinal wave in this position while you take a nice, soothing, deep breath and just let your body relax.
That feels so good.
Just releasing all that tension. Oh, yes. And I feel like I'm dancing.
Yeah.
Keeping with the party theme, keeping with the taking up space theme. Raneir! And a theme. Goodness. Okay, last deep breath here. Exhale, pull forward. You can get into a full up dog or cobra or sphinx position. The higher you go, the more you're putting that stress on the lower back as well. But we're trying to open up those hips. The hip flexors, got a nice stretch here. Chest is open, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, push back once again. This time, hands to the side of your knees. Push up onto the feet and just allow yourself to dangle. Allow the majority of your weight to be on your heels. Your upper body is loose. Now, are we proud of ourselves for putting in this work, showing up for ourselves, showing ourselves love, showing the importance of having good self-love in our life? Shake your head, yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Are we ever gonna let the negative voice in our head or the negative voice in other people's head take away from the love we need to put into ourselves or this world? Shake your head, no.
No.
That's right. And nice deep breath here, bend the knees. Stack your spine one vertebrae at a time, leaving your neck and your head for last. Then open your chest and your heart to the world, because that is being vulnerable, and being vulnerable is strength, baby. This has been Ellie and Nikki for your Pride Party. And of course, Raneir Pollard.
That's
I will
right.
see you here next time on Class Fit Sugar.
Hey.
Get that dance up.
Hey,
Get that dance up. Where you at?